But it's Deepika Padukone is walking the ramp for one show after the other at the ongoing fashion week. So we said, hey, let's catch up with her and do a little chit-chat on herself, Ranbir Kapoor, the movies, etc., etc. Lot of good dancing, speaking with her.
She's Shah Rukh's Shanti, Ranbir Kapoor's love line, and she calls herself Lady Akshay Kumar. Well, I have with me Deepika Padukone. Deepika, welcome to Headlines today.
Thank you.
Deepika, you're the only celeb actually who's been at...
Most interesting introductions anyone's ever given me.
Well, thank you. Deepika, you walked the ramp for Delhi Fashion Week for Tarun Tahiliani. You're here for Fiamma DeVille's. So you're the only celeb actually who's in this unique position. How does it make you feel?
It feels great because really it's really where I started off, and I remember one of the first ramp shows I ever did was in Delhi, and Tarun of course is a friend, so and I love his clothes, but Fiamma is, I think for me, is a lot more personal because it is one of my brands and I treat it like my baby, and I'll be here for them anytime.
Alright. And Deepika, we saw in last Fashion Week when Ranbir walked the ramp, he gave you that famous flying kiss. So are you missing him?
No. No.
Well, were you embarrassed by that whole act of love by him?
No, not at all. I think he was obviously really nervous. So he was probably looking for someone to support him. But for me, I think the ramp is... It gives me a high when I walk the ramp, and I just blank out from everything else. The minute I hit the ramp, I just enjoy the music, the clothes, and the entire ambience, and just the nice vibe that you get when you enter when you come off the wing. So it's a nice feeling, and yeah.
Well, Ranbir and Imran have actually, really created a lot of ripples. They are actually the hottest jodi right now. Imran has gone and told us that, he would really want directors to cast him and Ranbir. So any pangs of jealousy out there?
No.
Well, aren't you going to be threatened that because they both have very hot chemistry, so probably your chemistry is going to be pitted against theirs?
No, not at all. I think I was a part of the Filmfare show, and I think both of them did a brilliant job. And I think it's a great idea. I think if directors are if something interesting comes up for them, they should do it. I think they both work very well together.
All right. And also the fact that Ranbir is actually coming out with Ajab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani with Katrina Kaif. And there have been some unsavory reports that, things aren't really too great between Deepika and Katrina. So once for all, just tell us what's the truth.
Nobody needs to know.
All right. But, are you looking forward to Ajab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani, Katrina's chemistry with Ranbir, and...
forward to all films, whether I'm a part of it or not. I think... this year we have some great films to look forward to. My own film releases in June, Imtiaz Ali's Love Aaj Tak, and there's a lot of interesting films. There's Karan's film that's releasing later this year. There's 3 Idiots that's releasing this year. So I think we have some great films to look forward to.
Alright. Well, apart from Imtiaz's film, what next is there for Deepika Padukone?
I start working on a film called Kartik Calling Kartik opposite Farhan. I start working on that next week. And after that I start working on a comedy film opposite Akshay, which Sajid Khan is directing.
Alright, okay. Well, she's going to be working with Akshay Kumar again. So Lady Akshay Kumar continues. That's Lara Gurudem Singh signing off for Headlines today.